In this video, I'm going to be trying out a Puak Puan for one day to see what it's like to be a Mizo Mum and see how hard it is to manage life with a little baby on your back. So, I'm going to be doing a few activities today, aren't I?
Yeah, cooking.
And some cleaning as well, and looking after toddlers, cooking, and just everything that kind of is entailed when it comes to being a Mizo Mum. I think I have to go to the market as well today, don't I, to buy a few things.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing all that with a baby on my back in a way that I'm not sure how it works. Yes. Hi Gideon, you want to come say hi?
Hi. Đã mém thì là.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Please?
Are you okay, little brother? Alright, so I'm about to attempt to put him on my back by myself. So the idea, right, is, and I've seen Moi, you do this a lot of times before, is that you put him on your back and then you wrap this around like this, and this has to go under his bum, and then you kind of put it over your shoulder and then make a knot, right?
Yes.
So let's try to do that. Let's try to do that. Let's try to do that. Right, and I'm going to, in case I drop him, hopefully I don't, I'm going to be putting him on my back over the couch. So, okay. Come on. Okay. A little bit lower, a little bit lower. Is that a good height?
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
You can always adjust the height later on.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, careful.
This one over my shoulder. Swing this one around. How does that look? Is it around him?
No, it's not. It's not on his bum. You have to put it on his bum.
Okay. Give me a second. I think it's oh, it's twisted. Jesus, this is really hard to do by yourself. Do some mums do this by themselves?
Yes.
Because
I can't do it by myself.
Okay, cool. So it's below his bum, right?
Yes, it's good.
Okay, now I need to make sure it's about even both sides, right?
Yes.
So it's about even both sides. It's under his bum. Gonna put this one over my shoulder. How's his head doing?
Good. He's frustrated now.
Is it under his bum?
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
How's that? Why is he complaining?
Because we've been doing it for so long, he was uncomfortable.
Oh, right. He doesn't feel secure though.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you have to. Did you?
What do I have to do?
Oh, there's no rule. You just have to make it tight as well.
Yeah.
Can I just check the bum again?
Yeah, check him.
So what you usually do is like, just adjust it. Just bring it down and just adjust it. Like just put it down on his bum.
I don't understand.
Like you bend down
Yes?
and then just like wiggle him up.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Like
like
this.
that. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Cool.
I'll help you. I'll take his hands out.
Is it too tight or?
Yes, I think it's too tight around his. Yeah, I think it's a bit tight.
Too tight? Loosen it a bit?
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
Yeah, he's struggling.
Oh, he's coming out, darling, look.
Oh no. Okay. Alright. Let's stop it there. We'll do it again, okay? It's okay, Sai, it's okay.
So clearly I need a bit more of an example before I go ahead. There's a few little tips that you wanted to show me, isn't there?
Yeah.
So here we've got Isaiah on Moi's back. Heyo! Heyo! There was 2 parts that you need to make tight when you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
This little boy's getting a little bit fussy. Look at his face. It's okay. Which means he's tired. So I'm going to put him on my back and see if I can get him to sleep. And Moi's going to help this time because only the pros can do it by themselves. And I'm definitely not professional yet.
So you look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. You have to hold this here, and then this one.
Yep. So you got to hold the edges of the
Yeah.
pup one. Can you go around the back, check him?
Yes. Good.
He's good?
Yep.
Okay. Does he need to go a bit lower on my back, or is that
Just-
good?
Just tie it.
Alright, and then I'll use the twist technique like this.
Yeah. And then just
And then just tuck it in, right?
yeah. It's okay.
Cool.
Turn on the stand.
Okay. So as you can see, it's gone under his bum like that. Sure, he's okay. He feels very bad.
Yeah, just tap him and just like, just like bounce a lot.
Is his legs meant to go either side of my back?
Yeah, just like that. Your back is white, so
Alright. Like this?
yeah, just like bounce a lot. Your legs bouncing a lot.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. I've just managed to get him to fall asleep. Oh, there he is. He's dozing off. Now his head's all the way out the side. He's just fallen asleep, so I'll have to whisper. But one thing, I need some help. I need some help putting his head back in. Because if I walk past something, I don't want him to bump his head on anything. So I've just put him to sleep. You can see there he is. There's his cute little hand. We can hold hands anytime we like. That's the nice thing about this. So it took me about, I would say, 20 minutes to put him to sleep. He complained a little bit for a while, and then he eventually went to sleep. And his head, as you saw in the previous shot, was like all the way out to the side. I got Moy to adjust him to put him back in. So I feel a lot better about that, so he doesn't get like, I don't know, back problems. And then, yeah, that's it. One trick that I found though, which is a really cool trick, I started getting shoulder pains pretty much straight away whilst doing it, right? And so I grabbed the Puan and I put it down over my shoulder, so that like spreads the load out a bit more. Kind of like one of the advantages of being an engineer.
Yeah, it's really good. I'll try doing it.
Oh, it helps so much. It's like,
it makes so much sense.
yeah, it kind of like just spreads out all the pressure. Now that he's asleep, I can, you know, go around and get some stuff done. So yeah, let's get stuff done.
Yeah. See you.
See ya. Here's a super handy trick. It's a little bit hard to bend over, hard on your knees. Just pick it up with your toes like this. Boom. Easy peasy. This is full of dust, so I'm gonna take it out to the veranda and dust it off. I just hit him on the window. You have to be really aware of your surroundings, because you got like an extra little lump on your back. One thing that I've noticed is that I'm already getting a bit of a sore back from doing this, so you kind of really have to have right posture. So if I'm like bending over doing work all day, then that's just going to make my back even more sore. So having like breaks of standing upright, having nice posture, readjusting like this, and yeah, keep bouncing him to make sure he doesn't wake up. So after a busy morning of putting the baby to sleep, sweeping up, doing the dishes, I need to sit down. So let's see how that goes, because I actually haven't tried sitting down with a baby yet on my back. No, I definitely can't lean back and relax. That's one thing. I've seen a lot of people bring the baby forward like this, but I don't want to risk waking him just yet. So this is how I'm going to be sitting down. So we're about to head out, aren't we, darling?
Yeah, we're going to.
Going to go to the markets because one of the responsibilities of a mum is to make sure dinner is ready at the end of the day. And I don't think we have enough stuff in the kitchen to make dinner. So we're going to have to go out, get all the ingredients for dinner, and then come home and cook when dinner time is ready. Psst. Psst. Ma'am, no there. Hey, ma'am. Heyo.
Oh, ice cream.
All right, let's go to the market, huh? So we'll get some tomatoes.
$100.
I'll get some carrots as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel and boil these carrots, and then that'll be a nice little snack for Isaiah. So once they're washed. Once they're washed.
아니야. Yes.
All done at the markets now. Sometimes when your back hurts and you need a rest, I've seen a lot of ladies just swing their babies around like this. They'll swing them around to the front like this. Now you can have a nice little time with your little baby, and you can actually sit down. Wow. Hey, how's that? Sitting down together. Today is a very hot day.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh?
Oh, that was
Whew. How's that? Oh, so hot. Thank you very much for watching. I must say that it's not easy to do that all day, and a lot of mums across Mizoram are doing that every day, and I'm extremely proud and thankful. I'm going to give this little baby back to his mummy. And darling, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this every day. Thank you for putting him on your back, walking around. I'll definitely have to remind myself that every day she needs a back massage.
Yes.
To sort out, you know, like all the strain that you get from carrying that weight around on your shoulder every day. And also I just want to add a quick thank you to cousin Zombie downstairs, who also puts this little one on her back all the time and helps settle him and get him to sleep. It's a really big help, isn't it, darling?
Thank you, Susan.
Yes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.